Good morning, y'all. I just wanted to put this intro in before I added my group's assignment in without like letting y'all know what is this about, this and the third. So this is a project that my group and we wanted to kind of educate ourselves as well as the public and other people as well. So we created a film about homeless citizens in our city for our class for the semester, which is our big grade. And so we had the opportunity to like go to not a shelter, but it was a center that was open weekly, and we just got to kind of, I don't want to say like we learned everybody's backstory because it was hard to like talk to everybody and even get it on film because some people are like, I don't know how I feel about that, or like they might even have like warrants, like for real. So, but we did get the opportunity to actually like sit down with one of them, film them, and even learn about their backstory too, and it was so fun at that, and it didn't even feel like it was a grade. It was like, oh, we just doing it to do it. But this little film, uh, it is a bit longer than she expected it to, but I feel like if we took something out of it, it wasn't gonna do it justice. So we worked, all of us worked endlessly on this thing. I hope it serves as justice. I hope we got our point across, we got their point across, and I hope we don't offend anybody in this. And I hope you guys also like this little short film that we also created. It was a long and hard process, trying to make it good and authentic at that. So before you guys get into the video, give this big old video a thumbs up for me, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next video, or y'all will see me in my next video.
Recorded in January 2017, over 500,000 people are experiencing homelessness in the United States. 65% were sheltered individuals, and 35% of those were unsheltered individuals. You see, 20% of those were children under the age of 18, about 40% were between the ages of 18 and 24, and about 25% of those were 25 years or older. Over 40,000 individuals were war veterans experiencing homelessness. See, in Delaware, as of January 2018, over 1,000 individuals were experiencing homelessness on any given day in Delaware. 125 were family households, 70 were veterans, 53 were unaccompanied young adults, and 189 were individuals experiencing chronic homelessness. Over 500 people in Wilmington experience homelessness on any given night, 8% of the city's population. There are 32 homeless shelters in Wilmington, and we had the opportunity of visiting one, the Friendship House Incorporated, owned by the Newark Empowerment Center.
I'm Mindy Dowsett.
Yes, and just explain to me your title.
My title is Site Supervisor.
Okay.
Basically, that means that I'm in charge of this center. So I make a lot of the decisions. I am kind of the go-to person. Josh Klein is in there right now with the clients because one of us is supposed to be in there at all times. He does mornings in Wilmington and then comes down here in the afternoons.
So, walk me through like your daily, I don't want to say to-do tasks, but like when you come here, like what's the first thing you do and how do you like prepare yourself?
Okay, I usually come in and talk to the church volunteer who's down at the door. They will tell me if there's a monitor for the afternoon down there. Today there is not, so our volunteer kind of has to cover both this end and people coming in. I come up, usually make sure the kitchen's unlocked, see what we have to eat, leftovers, or we may have to go downstairs and get some food or pizza out of the freezers. We have two freezers downstairs that we use.
Okay.
Usually come in, I try to start the coffee by about 12:15 because it does take a little while to get brewed. Set up the computers, check my emails, and by then usually the clients are coming in.
You know, there are no shelters in Newark, unfortunately, where people can go and stay all night. This is just a place that's open from 1 to 4. And as I say, local restaurants are very good about supplying, well, in this case, pasta, sometimes pizza, etc. And so they come here for lunch and a chance to, I think, Mindy, you've already talked to her. I think some of them, she's a staff member. She and Josh are the staff members. So people who come who need help with utility bills or rent or something like that, talk to them. And then people, it's a nice place for people to come in for the afternoon to have a bite to eat and then talk to their friends. A lot of these people know each other, and it's a comfortable, safe place, you know, for them to socialize.
What was your takeaway from this experience?
I feel like there's a stigma around homeless people just being lazy or like bums who don't want to work, but that's really not the case. There's a lot of factors that go into it that you don't see.
Has your perspective changed on homelessness?
Yeah, I would say it would. Like, I knew not all of them were bums, but it really showed all the factors that go into being homeless that you don't really like think about when you look at it from an outside perspective.
Thank you. All right, what am I doing here?
We came up with this topic as a group. Our first topic was actually about basketball, basically. And then I brought in the idea of, you know, we should do a deeper, you know, topic like homeless people. How, you know, they live their everyday life and how, you know, there's always two sides of a story, basically. And we wanted to, you know, explore their lives more. And I feel like it should be an important topic, and that's why we chose it.
So wait, what's the color purple?
Once I get
What's the cold purple?
Yeah.
When it gets real cold outside, churches look like this one, a couple of churches. Instead of opening the place up that people go in, they have a place to stay at. So they don't freeze to death.
They rotate and they have air mattresses and
stuff
the
like that.
university last year provided dinners. that
So
were
some
very
people
good.
don't freeze half to death.
Gotcha.
would you like to talk about this?
I knew I should go.
They have places.
For a while, they had people that wouldn't go. Stay outside, and if they know the deck, they froze to
Frostbite,
death.
yeah. Wow.
See, a lot of people don't want the picture taken and stuff like that because they're wanted.
My name is Robert Blevins. I was born here in Wilmington, Delaware. I'm 65 years old. I stay in what they call a place called Belvedere, which is by Price's Corner, probably a place up there. I'm a single dad with 6 girls.
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing good now. I got one in the Air Force, 3 of my teachers, one's still in college, and one's a lawyer. So I think I did pretty good. I had 2 companies, then I had a woman. And, you know how that is. She got the best of it. I live on a machine. I go die out for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sit there while they suck blood out of my arm and run it back in. Clean my blood, because I can't, my system, I have no kidneys. They're gone. I can't do like you do. I can't drink all that fluid y'all drink. I'm only allowed to drink 32 ounces of fluid a day.
And that's your limit.
That's my limit. That's all I can have. And if I cook something and whip it, I gotta add that to it. If I have an ice cube, I gotta weigh it and add that to it.
So you have to weigh your liquids
Yes,
every single day.
yes, I got to. And why not eat so much? All that pasta and all that red sauce I can't have. I can have chicken, I can't have beef, I can't have pork. I can have chicken and eggs all I want. I get tired of that. You know, you get tired, sometimes you get tired of things, so you gotta cheat. I can have potatoes, but they gotta be red potatoes. You know, I gotta learn to change my whole system to live.
What gets you through your day? Like what helps you? You
The
know?
man upstairs. As long as I wake up in the morning, only I wouldn't care if it was a storm outside. I woke up. above dirt. That's
Yeah.
what counts. Doping is a bad thing. And it is. It'll destroy your whole life. I don't care what kind it is. Pills, all that stuff will destroy your whole life. You can have everything. I know doctors, I know lawyers, judges, everything's on the street because they got in that dope. And the dope destroys the whole life, takes everything from them. People don't realize that. They think it's making them feel better.
Yes, the doctors prescribing.
You spend $15 on a little bag of dope. That thing you know, you're doing more and more and more. What gets me more than anything, people hear about a person died, that man just died off that bag. They go down there and want to try to buy the same bag. I'm confused with that. And they got all these companies they open up so people can do dope. Why do that? All you're doing is giving it dope to people. You're making it worse on people. You want to save a person's life, help them stop. Well, then they're going to kill themselves anyway.
But I feel as though that person has to want to stop doing that, and being addicted to it, it's like their body is like so.
There's no such thing as being addicted. It's a mind thing. It's all in your head. You think you're getting a good buzz out of it. You think you're taking the pain from your body, but it's not. All it's doing is making your body worse. Because once you get off of that, you don't have it, next thing you know, you're sick. Until you get more in your system. Other than that, you're sick all day. You're throwing up or you're pooping yourself. So what good is that? There's no good in that, young lady.
Well, originally I came up with a basketball topic. I thought that'd be interesting. Then Jamie came up with a topic about homeless people, and that really caught my eye. So I thought we should move on to that since I felt like it was more of a deeper topic. So I felt like we should explore that more.
What was your takeaway from this experience?
Our takeaway, I look at homeless people totally different now. I just thought they weren't like striving to get a job or anything, but there's a lot more that goes into it. It's not that simple as it looks on the outside. So actually getting this experience notified me like how hard it really is for them.
No.
Thanks, Mindy.
It would be like this.
That should be under her.
That stuff, she should have played that there in 2009, but she didn't. Now turn that line over and say goodbye.
So do you feel, from 5.5 years, do you feel like you've made a true impact
Yes,
on the clients?
I absolutely do. We do have a whole lot of clients who we don't see anymore, and primarily because they've gotten jobs, they've gotten places to stay, so we consider them our success stories. But then we also have the clients that we don't see for a while, and then they come back in, and I'm always like, hey, how you been? Where you been? Most of them, I just got out of jail. I was locked up. I was in rehab. Well, we'll see what we can do this time.
Yeah.
Yep, so no judgment. It happens. So we just bring them back in and start over again. We're trying to help them move on. But it looks like it might be a little complicated.
That's not it.
Time intensive.
That's it.
You hungry?
And like
Chicken and macaroni and
Rachel
cheese.
always filled out that paperwork for me.
Please, did you say please? Oh,
Lied.
absolutely.
She cheated
Get
the
that
system.
for you.
What, by dying?
No,
What's it sound?
by not saying what we actually made.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like,
gotcha.
she definitely
She fudged it.
That's
alliterated.
exactly what.
One of the things that I find, a lot of people don't realize that there's homeless people in New York. And I would love people to know that they are here. Why are you here? He's a semi-success story. He's living up in Wilmington now, but he used to be one of our regulars, which is why I can give him a hard time like that. A lot of times, person you see sitting at the bus stop or sitting outside of Dunkin' Donuts, oftentimes they're our clients and they're homeless. So they're just trying to sit and just kind of find a place to hang out for a little bit before either they feel like moving or the police come and kind of tell them to move along.
Yeah.
And a lot of our folks have camps, so they're in campouts out in the woods somewhere. Other times they just kind of sleep at the bus stop or wherever they can until they get moved along. So I'd like people to know that there is a homeless population and we do the best we can to help them, but it's not possible without help from all kinds of other groups. The different faith communities, different organizations on campus, even for the Go Bags, which are hygiene product, or I'm sorry, Go Bags, which is a light meal, because sometimes once we close, they don't have the money to buy a meal.
Right.
So they can have that in the evening or the breakfast and the hygiene things so that they can wash up or whatever out on the streets.
I would give that to her, because she should have seen that problem at 6. It's too late now. It's too late now.
It is.
We were thinking of different topics to choose, and naturally we wanted to figure out a way that we can impact the community while also giving a voice to a group that wasn't, as heard of as others.
What was your takeaway from this experience?
Honestly, I used to think of the homeless as another class of people. I never really put them into society as one of us, but now actually talking to them, getting to understand their story, knowing what they've been through, I truly do understand that not only are they like us, but the situation that they're going through is temporary, and any of us can be in this situation with a snap of a finger.
Has your perspective changed on homelessness?
Most definitely. I really do believe that some of the people that are homeless have just ran into a string of bad luck, and are greater people than some of the people that are in power and have money and live the lives that we live.
Now the ages just turn up and put up on the side. All ages goes on the side, you put on them.
Okay.
So all of the go back stuff getting hygiene stuff is in together. So like until we sorted it out. So we have hygiene kits
That
now.
you did. You did learn quick.
That's not, that we're gonna take as long as
There's anything and everything happens to you in life, there's a reason for it. Doesn't matter, good or bad.